kids are home. Maybe you're working from home, and what do you do? Everyone's bored and you can't really go out or get together with people. Here are some quick ideas for cutting the boredom. In case you don't know me, my name is Heather Bresser with The Mompreneur Life and Heather Bresser Online. I help busy mompreneurs look like they've got it all together while getting more done in less time. So let's get to it. What are some things that you can do to cut the boredom? There's so much. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Have you checked out any of the online museums? Did you know that there are probably 12 to 15 online museums that you can get into for free virtually? I'm going to link below, but the travelandleisure.com has 12 different galleries that you can go and visit. It's really actually quite interesting and beautiful. Another thing that you can do is learn a new skill. Have you checked out Skillshare? It is absolutely amazing. People are doing online courses and some are really super quick. Like you could do each of the little assignments in less than 10 minutes. Others, it's definitely a lot more intense, but read books, join us here on YouTube. There is so many things you can do. Learn a new language. You can go to sites like Babbel. Learn a new cooking recipe. One thing that I'm trying to master is baking gluten-free bread. It is really tough to find a good gluten-free bread. And since seems everybody's hoarding bread lately, please stop. If you are going and you're still panic buying, stop. There's enough food. There's enough resources. We just have to settle down and spread it out a little bit so that no one goes hungry or, heaven forbid, doesn't have toilet paper. That is the biggest shock, I think, that we're noticing around here. What are some other things you could do? I love learning new ways to cook. So there's hundreds of sites online that you can go. All Recipes, Food Channel, definitely on YouTube. Pinterest is an amazing resource for finding new recipes. Are you into art? I'm going to link it below, but man, there was a friend of mine is taking her art class and putting it online onto her Instagram. So it's like an online art camp and she's doing a challenge. So I highly recommend it. Here's a fantastic idea to kind of bring the community together, but still having distance so that everybody stays healthy and safe, is a community scavenger hunt. There's a gal in our community that's put this together, and it is actually really fantastic. I've saw 20 families walking by in the last couple days since we started it. Several homes are putting just art pieces and fun things in the windows, and it's encouraging families to get out with their kids to go and hunt up and find each of the art pieces. So something fun, something whimsical, but it also gets a little exercise, gets you out of the house, and some family time all in one. Another idea is practice a neglected hobby. Have you not been able to get into the garden because the weather's been gross? Well, we're coming into spring and the weather has definitely changed for the better, or at least around us. Play your instrument or learn a new one. How about do puzzles? That's one thing that you can do to cut the boredom. Knit, crochet, quilt. Hobbies are endless. Definitely pick up one that you haven't done in a while. Another idea is stay connected. Just because we can't be in person doesn't mean you can't pick up the phone. Call your loved ones, call your friends. Being by yourself is tough. Another fun way to connect with friends and family is through apps. Words with Friends, TikTok, Snapchat, or even just plain old video chat. There are hundreds of ways to be able to keep connected with family and friends without being physically there. And it cuts the isolation and it cuts the boredom. How's your self-care routine going? Are you keeping the skin nice and pampered? I know we're all crazy washing our hands, but that can also lead to dry, chapped hands. So make sure that you're using a really good hand cream so that you're keeping the skin barrier nice and healthy. Another part of the self-care routine, play with your pets. They absolutely love you and they're bored too. So taking the dog for a walk or playing with the little toys with the cats, definitely get them moving, get them bouncing around and exercising, and that will cut their boredom as well. One of the biggest things that I find is helpful with cutting through stress and anxiety of this crazy time is journaling. It's also going to give me, or anybody who does it, it's going to give you a resource to look back on in years to come, because I know that this is going to be one of those years, especially for us, because we have a kiddo hopefully graduating. Not sure if we're actually going to have school the rest of the year, but she's graduating this year. And she's already mentioned, when she looks back at graduation or this senior year, she's like, oh, yeah, that's the Corona year. Kind of sad, kind of bittersweet, but, ready to rock it and move on. Another thing you can do is get out in the garden. Just because we have to be kind of separated from other people right now doesn't mean you can't go outside. You can. And if the weather permits, definitely get out in the garden. It's definitely been neglected because of winter. Now we're into spring. It's time to spruce some things up. So it's another great excuse to get outside. Another thing that you can do is start spring cleaning. So find those boxes that you haven't dived into for quite a while. Are there things in there that you can donate? Are there things that just need to be tossed? How about transition your wardrobe? We are coming out of winter and into spring, and the weather is looking like it's going to finally thaw and have some brighter, happier days. So pull those clothes out and go through and definitely donate items that don't fit or just don't feel good, and get the new stuff washed and hung up and ready to rock. I know this is a challenging time for everyone, and I know that we're all going to come through it, and it's just going to be a crazy memory that we'll talk about for years to come. I love giving free resources, and here is one that I think is really timely, and this could be a time that we really focus and fill our own cups. So here is 30 activities that will help you do just that. So how do you get it? You go to my website, which is www.heatherbresser.com/fill your cup. And here are a couple of videos that I think you might enjoy. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you in the tribe. Everybody have a fabulous day.